Hi, this is Gerry Fausnaught, your candidate for mayor for the city of Williamsport, and I want to reflect a little bit on the debate that we had the other night at the Community Theater League. It was a great debate. It was a great audience. Wonderful organizational skills that Sun Gazette and the county did in the process and backyard broadcasting. I would like to highlight a few of those different areas that we discussed and we debated at that debate. One was budget. And that's something that I'm quite concerned about. I'm a fiscal conservative and believe we need to live within the income that we have within the city. That's not an easy task. It's not an easy task for you in your home, and it's not an easy task for us as well. And as a system that depends upon the revenue that comes from taxpayers, that becomes a greater challenge. When we look at the federal government in deficit of trillions, state government in deficit of billions, and we look at a city that is in a prosperity mode because of the gas industry and because of the fact that God gave us the Marcellus Shale. It provides opportunities for us with housing, with looking at the housing process. Certainly housing within rentals is a huge problem, but in taking old houses and converting them into fine family homes, which we have done here on our house and making those into great taxable properties which will bring in more revenue to our city. Looking where there are services perhaps that we don't have to have in the city. Very difficult decisions that will need to be made. And I'm a leader that can make those difficult decisions. When I was at Roosevelt, we made some very difficult decisions because we were under budgetary constraints at that time. And not only did we make those decisions, but we moved forward in a very progressive way with less money. But we used the manpower and the people power of those people that were there and best practices to move that building forward. We need to do that for the city. We need to look at our resources. We need to look at our revenues. We need to look at our expenses. And we need to make some decisions about those revenues and expenses. Balance that budget, because we need a surplus if we have an emergency within the city. And we know cities all across the United States have been facing that with floods and hurricanes. We never know when those kinds of things are going to. So you must be prepared for that. But that takes planning. And you can't plan 1 year at a time. You need to plan 3 to 5 years at a time. You need to make some decisions. You need to make some projections. And you need to work together with the county and other municipalities around you to make best decisions. Thank you, and we look forward to your vote on Tuesday, May 17th.